Test 1, 2, 3. Test, test, test. Today's tripod. Thank you very much. All right, excuse the lighting. I realize it's off. We are not in our normal studio, and baby Kate is asleep up in the room. So I've been filming, plotting, thinking, strategizing these last 10 days for Pikes Peak for the next training block. It is about to begin, which reminds me of the comment of the day from Ricardo. I think this is from 4 years ago. This is amazing. I stumbled upon this comment from 4 years ago, but it just fits so perfectly for what I'm talking about today. Obviously, this is a unique vlog. Again, I just tried to find a place where we're staying that had okay lighting and where I could talk a little quieter. I'll try and keep my voice down. Okay, Ricardo though says, this video reminds me of a great quote I like to follow in my running and life in general. Man. And I've heard this saying shared, but just in different way. But man, this just hit home for me so much. Here it is. If you want something you've never had, you must do something you've never done. That's it. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Good stuff, Seth. Thank you, Ricardo, for commenting 4 years ago. That comment just hit home. And as I reflect, and for all of you, as you reflect and you strategize and you figure out what are my next goals, challenges that I want to take on in life and in running, all right? As Ricardo alluded to, it's that decision where we have to say, I might have to leave my comfort zone just a little bit. And that's what I'm gonna do because I just, as I said 10 days ago, so for those that don't know, this is my training log right here. This is my little journal where I've been really just writing down ideas for the last 10 days as to what worked in 2020, really 2017. Okay, really, Pikes Peak, my first time up in the ascent was 2000, I think 11 or 12. I'm not sure. I'll try and find it and put it on the screen right now, along with some other Pikes Peak adventures. And so this is my experience now. Last year, the injury, tough luck, that's life. Life happens, we get injured, and we march on. And we don't forget that, guess what? There's always tomorrow to turn that doorknob, to keep chasing down unfinished business. And I've got some unfinished business on that mountain, on Zebulon Pikes Mountain, okay? So I've been plotting, jotting down ideas. That's what this journal is for. And finally, I've taken some really good time, and that's where I just hesitate to ever take on coaching through the internet or buying training plans online, because I really, if I was to ever coach, would want to know my athletes really well, really, really well, because I'm just trying to make a training plan for me and in preparation for Pikes Peak, and I know my body, my legs, my heart rate, my everything really well, and I just can't even imagine taking on that responsibility for somebody else. Maybe someday, but today is not that day. But I have been putting it into action over these last 10 days. I think I finally, I'm not ahead, okay, I have some points. Let me run through them here so I don't get too sidetracked. Here we go. I'm just gonna run through them. What are your goals? Okay? All right, first, pick a race. Number 2, what are your goals for that race? A, B, C goals. All right? Number 3, research the race. Distance, vert, surface, weather conditions. I didn't even write this down. It just aid stations. I can't tell you how critical it is to understand where the aid stations are and what is at the aid stations, okay? Build your roller coaster in 2 ways, distance and vertical gain, especially for mountain racing, trail racing, but it also does impact, Boston is a heck of a lot different than Chicago, okay? There you go. Number 5, key workouts, all right? What are going to be your key workouts in your training block? Number 6, where are you going to train? What locales? I can't even tell you the difference between my training leading into 2023 Pikes Peak versus 2017 Pikes Peak. I had no clue how to train for Pikes Peak, but where to train for Pikes Peak. That's critical. Locales, all right? Number 7, miniature goals along the way. Have some fun, okay? Number 1, fun races where you're just going out and getting in a race environment, but you're having fun. The distance or the place and the time, doesn't really matter. It's just getting in a race environment and having fun along your journey. Number 2, FKTs, aka time trials. All right, so that's number 7. Number 8, or sorry, I might not have this. These numbers might be off. This might be number 9. Sorry. Your gear, your shoes. What are you going to race in? Okay, your kit, everything. All right, that's number 9, and of course number 10. The tapering into your race. So Pikes Peak is my A race for 2023, and I've built out my mileage now. As you know, I've been doing it in pencil, and really, I would recommend not building out your entire training block, because guess what? You're gonna have to be flexible at times, all right? I have week 1 in the books as far as what I'm gonna do. By the way, it starts Monday, May 15th. Tomorrow, if you're watching this when this publishes, and we're going to start off with 10 by 300 meter repeats on the grass. All right, there you go. Followed up by gym and core, of course. So I have week 1 in the books, 70 miles, and then 2,000 feet of vertical gain, and that'll be week 1 as we make our journey. And again, going back to Ricardo, what he said in the comments, if you want something you've never had, you must do something you've never done. Isn't that, it's just amazing. And so, good things have happened at Pikes Peak in the past, but I'm not done. You know what I mean? I'm just not done. And I'm excited for this entire summer, not just Pikes Peak, because if you focus, I'm telling you, if you focus just on the end goal and you don't enjoy the process, and you don't enjoy the FKTs, you don't enjoy the little miniature goals along the way of your roller coaster, and if I can I'll try and put something on the screen as far as what my roller coaster is going to look like. If you don't enjoy it, you know, by the time, like half the fun is enjoying the drops and the ups and the drops and the ups, and then you get to the starting line and you have more fun. But man, there's a lot of work. In fact, 124 days from Monday to race day. 124 days. Come on, we got to enjoy this journey, okay? That's the comment of the day, question of the day. What is your next A race? Your big race? What are you training for? Maybe it's in a week. Maybe it's in 8 or 9 months. I love you. Thanks for tuning in. I realize that's it. That's today's vlog in today's unique location. And you better believe, tomorrow, Monday the 15th, it starts. So I'm so excited. So excited. Time to go. True love can tell, like I'm itching. So I'm excited. Onward we go. We will toss it to the Pikes Peak playlist. And so this vlog, a little miniature check-in, not a normal vlog, but just a little check-in, will end up on that playlist. Because guess what? It's part of the journey. All right? Document. Don't create. Document. All right. Love you all. Seek beauty. Work hard. And love each other. See you tomorrow.